Let's go check it out. Now I have a feeling there's some reasons why all this clothing is here. You should just help and tell me why. What's going on?
We have...
What's your name?
I'm Jamie Gerard,
okay.
And we have a clothing swap going on for
clothing
children.
Swap for children?
For children.
Tell me about that.
So any size, babies to teen, we're a bunch of parents who have a bunch of clothes that we wanted to get rid of. Sometimes it's a little iffy throwing them in one of the bins, and we wanted really to help out
So in a sense, we're sort of like recycling clothing.
Exactly.
Instead of just throwing it away.
Exactly.
What made you come up with that idea? Don't tell me you have 7 kids that you had hand-me-down.
Yeah, no, that was it. We had too many clothes. Too many clothes. And I wanted to I like to know that the clothes are going to people in my community. That makes me feel good. I think the idea is that you are helping people in need. Don't need to donate to come by and take some new-to-you clothes home.
Well, this is an interesting concept, being involved with our Green Fair, which in the sense we're trying to help people be aware of things, and the recycling of clothing, I think, is a very good concept.
Yeah, I'm glad. I mean, we're hoping, this is our first event, so we're hoping that it really kicks off.
Okay. Thank you for being here. Over there. Hi. You guys want to give me a wave? All right. Thank you. Now look, I'm going to go back outside and talk with some more people. But this is an interesting concept. Recycled clothing that's looking good and helping families in need. Or just in general. I think that's really cool. You can donate or just pick them up. I'm going to go outside and see what's going on outside. Stay with me. Now, I'm sure there's a good reason why you have these little guys over here growing. Introduce yourself and tell me your name and what's going on with you.
My name is Bill Foley, and I work for Zinco Green Roofs.
Green Roofs, okay.
And this is an example of a green roof system.
Now, you're telling me you think it's a good idea, or there's a way of getting this onto your roof, and why would you want to do that?
Well, some of the main reasons for doing that are stormwater management, energy efficiency. Green roofs cool buildings.
Okay.
They make roofs last 2 to 3 times longer.
Good. Okay. And it looks nice, huh?
And it looks nice.
How new of a concept is this? I think I've seen it around a little bit. It sounds like it's a relatively new concept.
Well, Zinco as a company has been doing this since the 1960s.
Since the 1960s, really?
It's a German technology.
Wow.
It was brought over to the United States in around 1990.
Now, when you do something like this, do you have to do the entire roof, or are there just like little sections that you do? Do you have to do a big area?
Generally, we'll do certain areas.
A certain area of it.
Yeah.
And is this a certain kind of plant that would make that one grow and help?
Well, there's different kinds of green roof systems. There's shallow green roof systems, and in those, you typically will see these sedum plants, and these are succulents. You know, like your jade plants, or these are very drought tolerant.
What happens during the cold weather? Does your roof then become like...
So these are evergreen, but they go dormant and they kind of turn red.
So that changes during the winter and the summer and that?
Yeah, so these survive the winter fine, and they'll pop back in the spring looking...
That's a great concept. How's the response been? How's the general public responding to it?
Well, you know, things like LEED, which is Leadership in Energy Efficient and Environmental Design, has driven, you know, a lot of buildings that are LEED registered or certified to use green roofs because it's a water efficiency and sustainable sites.
That's incredible stuff. Good luck with it. Thank you for being here, too. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. See these people here? And you see all these wonderful bags over here? I think there's a reason for that, and that's going to maybe help me understand that a little bit better. Hi, girls. How are you? Good. Everybody doing okay? Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Now, you're in the Girl Scout troop? Yes. What number? What pack?
19.
From where?
Teaneck.
And how do you feel about being here at Fairlawn tonight? Good?
Good.
All right, now your ideas about plastic bags when you go shopping, food shopping, or any shopping, and it's not good for you, is it? Why isn't it good for you?
Because it takes over 1,000 years for a plastic bag to biodegrade, and it's better to use reusable tote bags because...
I bet you there's another good reason too. Animals, they get stuck. Tell me about this.
Well, when they get into sewage systems, because like when they're in garbage trucks, they can fly off the top, and they can just get into sewage systems, and they break into millions of pieces, and one little piece can get into a bird or a fish and kill it, and then after that bird or fish, like they die, they can wash up on shore, and then their body is like, their skin rubs away and like
that's a long story, but basically it's not healthy for them, is it?
Yeah.
Now these things are, not only are they comfortable, but they can be used over and over again, right?
Yes.
Is that the idea? Yeah?
Yes.
Hold one up, let me see one. Actually, everybody grab a different one. These are some, and they're very absolutely. These are from the Whole Foods. That's nice. What do we got over here? Live Green. That's a good one. Green. This is good from ShopRite. Very nice. And this is from Fairway. You know, I think it's much nicer for people to go shopping with these things. Besides just using them over and over, we save the environment. How do you feel helping us out doing this? How do you feel? You feel good about it?
Yeah.
Yeah? I want to ask you another question. How come you don't sell Thin Mints all year round? I know, that's a different question. Thank you for being here. It shows that people your age, which is very important, cares about everything that's going on. Thank you very much. And folks, I'm going to keep on walking around. Stay with me. Whenever there's something interesting going on about our community, I seem to run into you.
Well, because recycling fits into everything. So
introduce yourself. Let anybody know who you are, by the way.
well, I'm Ron Lauderman. I'm the recycling coordinator and clean communities coordinator for the Borough of Fairlawn.
And you've been doing that for 4,000 or 5,000 years or something like that?
Yes, and since '95, so a couple of years.
Why are you here tonight at the Green Fair?
Well, because recycling fits into green more than anything else. I mean, the recycling program is the single biggest environmental effort that the town undertakes in any given year.
Oh, really?
Last year we recycled about 11,000 tons of material.
People should be aware of that. Not only does that help the environment, but the town could also benefit from that too, right?
Absolutely. When we throw garbage away, it's costing the town $65 a ton. When you recycle that garbage, we can earn as much as $65 a ton, say, for cardboard.
That's cool.
So literally, when you take cardboard boxes and throw them in the garbage, you're throwing away your tax money, literally.
Yeah.
So as a simple number, if every resident in town reduced their garbage by £1 a week,
£1 a week.
£1 a week, Fairlawn could save $55,000 a year.
That's incredible. You gotta let people know that.
Yes, well that's why
we're doing this.
Yes.
How long do you know this guy? Do you know this guy for a while?
Oh, going on 20 years, just over.
Do you like him?
He's an alright guy.
Good answer. The question I wanted to bring up a little bit is that we've had a really rough winter.
Yes.
And the Department of Public Works has done a fantastic job in that white, crazy snow that ends up on the ground all the time. I just want to acknowledge that. So I know that's not easy work.
Well, thank you. No, it's not. And because we still have to do our regular work during the day, and then we're called out at night to do plowing and, clean up and stuff like that. So
when I wake up in the morning, the roads are clean, and it doesn't happen like that in other communities. I tip my hat to you and all the guys that do that work.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. And folks, Clean and Green guy, make sure you check out them. Councilwoman Swin, I spoke with you a little while ago, and I think we have a very interesting tag on to this, so to speak, for the Green Fair. So don't you go away, but I'm going to chat with Mr. Peck for a second, okay?
Okay.
Mr. Peck.
Yes.
How are you, sir?
How are you?
For those of us that don't remember you, did you used to give out lilac trees free to the general public in Fairlawn years ago? Right? Wasn't that something you used to do?
Yeah, for the preparation of that takes about 12 years. So now we did.
But you used to go to the town hall, I remember this, in the parking lot, and you give out free trees so people can improve the environment right in their own house, right?
Yes.
And you're working on a bigger project now. Tell me about this new project. It's a 10-year project, right?
Yeah, 10-year
project. Okay, tell me about it briefly.
This takes almost 10 years from now on. We start launching the 300 already, but main project will start from this year.
Which park is this?
This is the Overpeck Park, located in Fort Town, Leonia, and the Richfield Park.
Oh, that's a huge park. That must be about over 800 acres.
805 acres,
oh,
exactly.
How good am I? Now, what's the idea? What's going to take 10 years? What are you going to do during that 10-year period?
Basic design already come out, but so many details, still lots of empty space.
So, for example, this is just an example of some open area. You're going to be having different trees and shrubs and different things around there that's going to enhance the park on an environmental level.
It's going to go from this
hold that up.
to this.
Put my camera first. All right, we got it sort of like, this is like a real before shot.
Right.
And we're going to eventually end up with something that's close to this. And
2025. This is 2015.
Okay. About how many trees and plants? That must be in the thousands.
All the Western American tree will be provided by the county park. The other 50 to 80,000 from my home country.